Welcome to the Memorandum of Understanding signing ceremony between Universiti Kuala Lumpur and Institution of Railway Signal Engineers United Kingdom. May I have your attention, ladies and gentlemen? Kindly be seated as the ceremony is about to begin. We also wish to remind everyone to switch off your mobile phone or put it on silent mode. Thank you.
Baik, tes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Anis Malik here and welcome to our special coverage of the Memorandum of Understanding signing event between University Kuala Lumpur and the Institution of Railway Signal Engineers IRSE. As you can see just now, displayed in front of you the arrival of the Chairman of Majlis Amanat Rakyat and also the Pro-Chancellor of UniKL, Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Datuk Dusuki. If you're wondering where is this sweet voice coming from, I'm sitting at the back with the technical team. I'm going to narrate all the pre-session before the event and during the visit session so that you just sit tight at your own seats. Alright, so we're here at the heart of Kuala Lumpur, where leaders from the education and business sectors have gathered to sign an agreement that promises to strengthen their collaboration and create new opportunities for students and professionals alike. We broadcast live from the Universiti Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Italy, Design Institute or UniKL MIDI, which is one of the UniKL campuses that focuses on manufacturing machines and up-to-date design, as well as the railway system, which is coordinated by the UniKL Asia Research Center. For those of you who couldn't be with us in person, don't worry because we're also live streaming this event on the Facebook and the YouTube channel, UniKL official page, as well as the Majlis Amanat Rakyat Facebook page. So you can join in the excitement and watch the proceedings from the comfort of your own home. So as we continue, I would like to remind and take a moment for you to stay connected with us on our social media platforms. You can find us on the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok and YouTube UniKL page. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with the latest news and updates. Thank you for your continued support. Alright, I would like to inform you the arrival of His Excellency Charles Hay, British High Commissioner to Malaysia. He will be joined by Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Datuk Dusuki, the Chairman of Majlis Amanat Rakyat Omar and Pro-Chancellor of Universiti Kuala Lumpur. Also present right now is Yang berbahagia Encik Razlan bin Haji Samsuri, Deputy Director General Education of MARA and UniKL Board of Directors. And also here, Yang berbahagia Encik Muhammad Syahriman bin Syafi'in, Director General of Railways, Ministry of Transport Malaysia. And not forget Yang berbahagia Datuk Julaini bin Muhammad Saleh, Group Chief Executive Officer, MARA Corporation Sendirian Berhad and UniKL Board of Directors. Mr. Andy Knight right now, President of Institution of Railway Signal Engineers from United Kingdom, and Dato Dr. Roziah Binti Omar, the President or Chief Executive Officer of University Kuala Lumpur. So just a bit of information to all of you at the exam hall 1 of UniKL MIDI. The signing ceremony will be followed by a visit during which the guests will have the opportunity to tour the UniKL MIDI campus and see firsthand the cutting-edge facilities and state-of-the-art equipment in the railway system available to students and researchers. For your information, IRSE is one of the most reputable names in the field of railway signaling and telecommunications, train control, traffic management, and allied professions. It is a strategic step on behalf of MARA through the University Kuala Lumpur to offer a competency certificate that recognized globally. Under this collaboration, the UK-based IRSE will offer competency certificates in signaling and telecommunication. And right now, if you can see, the distinguished guest will be led by the technologist Musliza Musa, the head of Asia Center, to start or embark on a tour at UniKL Midi campus. So they will visit 4 facilities of Asia Center, which are the train simulator, turnout, interlocking, and also the signal operation simulation. So don't worry, because this is also where you also have the opportunity to see for yourself the facilities that UniKL Midi provides, mainly for the students to gain knowledge in a hands-on way. Just a bit of UniKL Asia Center's backstory. MARA established this center on March 23rd, 2016 to lead the development of talent that focuses on rail specialization, which benefits rail companies locally and abroad. UniKL Asia Center has been given a development grant by the Malaysian government through the EPU under the 11 and 12 Missions Plan. And right now they are ready to sign the commemorative poster as a mark on this ceremony. So with the signing that commemorate our ceremony today, and they will proceed to conduct a visit to the train simulator that located just right next to UniKL Midi campus. Just a few photo sessions before they're heading inside the train simulator. All right, just in a bit, welcome to the train simulator at UniKL Midi. We are excited to have you here today and show you the facilities and programs that we have to offer. And they will be led by the technologist Musliza Musa, the head of Asia Center, who will briefly brief them on the train simulator and also the facilities available inside this simulator. All right, as you can see right now, the guests of honor and distinguished guests are briefed about the train simulator, which was handed over to UniKL Midi in 2020, a project under the Industrial Collaboration Program, or ICP, that is leveraged from the Prasarana's acquisition of 30 sets of Ampang Line LRV trains. And as you can see right now, there's a display of the simulator that it replicates the Ampang line to Sentul on 2 modes as an LRT and ERL. Using this simulator, the students of engineering technology in railway systems will learn how the signal and rolling stocks work precisely. This is the real coach body of the AdTrans model, which was used since 1998. Just so you know, this simulator can simulate all weather and obstructions, and 80% of the control system in the driver's cab, this is the driver's cab they're in right now, or cabin, is real, as used in the railway industry. It produces a sound that imitates the real environment outside the train, making the experience even more realistic. It also retains the original features of the control system, such as the throttle to control the speed and brake route indicator that displays on the screen, and also the communication signals. And that's a student who's controlling the throttle, which it controls the speed and also the brake of the train. And inside this train simulator also, it displays the signal system, the engine, close and a shut and open door communication between the stations. And on the body part, the simulator mainly focuses on the air conditioning system, which is used for practical and hands-on learning among students. The undercarriage of the coach allows students to fathom and learn about the instrument placing like bogies and suspensions. According to the main agenda, after this visit to the train simulator, they will move to the turnout, which is located just next to this train simulator. Just a bit information on this collaboration. It was initiated by the Ministry of Rural Development. Now it's called as the Ministry of Rural and Regional Development, or KKDW, in 2022. So the KKDW, MARA and UniKL conducted a working visit to IRSE UK on June 13, 2022. So the delegation, which was led by the former Yang Berhormat Minister of Rural Development and the top management of the Ministry, MARA and UniKL had a discussion at IRSE headquarters. So the results of the working visit was very encouraging for both parties to develop a strategic joint venture in empowering the development of human capital in parallel with the implementation of the 11th and 12th Malaysia Plan and supporting the aspirations of TVET at KKDW. Alright, next agenda will continue with their tour to the turnout, which is placed next to the train simulator. And before that, just a photo session like usual. Standing there is Datuk Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Datuk Dusuki, His Excellency Charles Hay, and also the President of IRSE, Mr. Andy Knight. And those who just joined us, welcome to our special coverage of the Memorandum of Understanding signing event between UniKL and the Institution of Railway Signal Engineers, IRSE. Before the signing ceremony, they are conducting a visit during which the guests will have the opportunity to tour the UniKL Midi campus and see firsthand the cutting-edge facilities and state-of-the-art equipment in the railway system available to students and researchers. Alright, so that's the end of the first checkpoint, I would say, of the tour. And right now they're heading to the turnout, which is placed next to the train simulator. Walking in front is Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Datuk Dusuki and His Excellency Charles Hay. They are right now being briefed by the head of Asia Will Center, Technologies Musliza Musa. Following behind them are Encik Razlan bin Haji Samsuri, and also joining them Encik Muhammad Syahriman bin Syafi'in, Datuk Julaini bin Muhammad Saleh, and the President of IRSE, Mr. Andy Knight, as well as President and Chief Executive Officer of UniKL, Datuk Dr. Roziah Binti Omar. So this is the turnout that we have at UniKL Midi. A turnout is a track configuration that enables trains to move from one track to another, such as at crossing loops, and this turnout will provide students with an understanding of how the train moves from the main line to the service line. This turnout is a real physical track from Kuala Lipis to Tumpat, which was handed over under a project in 2020. So here you can see the students can adjust the signals for track switching, and the yellow lights indicate line crossing, while green means the train should advance. So basically under this collaboration, the IRSE allows UniKL Asia Center, which is based at UniKL Midi, to offer IRSE courses for advanced diploma level and globally recognized competency certificates, and also the accreditation by IRSE so that UniKL Asia will becomes a certification center for IRSE Signalling and Telecommunications professional certificates recognized at the UK and also the global levels. This will also see the transferring knowledge and skills to UniKL lecturers through the Advanced Diploma Program at IRSE under the sponsorship of MARA, organizing the Global IRSE Convention for the year 2025 in Kuala Lumpur, and lastly promote IRSE professional membership. And right now they are coming into the next checkpoint of the tour, interlocking railway system. And before that, they're moving to the coach body that recently was handed over to UniKL Midi, also under Project Industrial Collaboration Program or ICP. With this train car body, UniKL Midi becomes the first academic institute in the country to have a real-size railway coach model to produce more homegrown talents in the industry. It has been handed over by the KTK Dom Railway Sdn Bhd to UniKL Midi under the Industrial Collaboration Program or ICP, which is a value-added program regulated by the Technology Depository Agency Berhad TDA in collaboration with MRT Corporation as the procurement agency. Notably, The handover official ceremony was graced by the former Deputy Minister of Transport last year. The coach model will help UniKL to produce more skilled and professional workers with a wide range of knowledge to meet the high demand of the industry. The coach model comes along with complete interior components and a passenger information system whereby it will be utilized for research and practice purposes. It is not only provided for the UniKL media students, but also offered for the usage of agencies by interest and rail industry players. This indirectly completes the Ministry of Transport's vision for Malaysia's railway industry to become a strong and sustainable business sector by 2030 that is capable of meeting the demands of the nation's rail transportation industry and global players in optimizing the use of local resources and technology. Alright, so that's the coach body that recently was handed over to UniKL Midi. So inside here, there are more facilities available for students learning, which are the switch gear, electrification system, heat, ventilation, air conditioning system, and also train sliding door. And in front of you, which is displayed on the screen, is the interlocking system. So where you can see an arrangement of signal apparatus that prevents conflicting movements through an arrangement of tracks such as junctions or crossings. So basically this system provides students with an understanding of how safe mobility is ensured. Interlocking equipment controls the route of trains and trucks within stations or at depot. It establishes a synergistic interaction between equipment such as signals and points in order to assure the train's safe passage. Interlocking railway is used all over the world, from urban commuter lines to long-distance freight railways. It is an essential part of the railway infrastructure, and without it, trains would not be able to operate safely and efficiently. So by having this equipment, it allows students to practice managing train movements, controlling signals and switches, and understanding the consequences of their decisions. And instead of just presenting information through lectures of textbooks, we UniKL incorporate an interlocking simulator into the students' lessons so that they can practice individually or in groups, allowing them to apply concepts that they have learned in class. And among programs related using this interlocking system are Diploma of Engineering Technology in Railway System, and also the Bachelor Studies, Professional Certificate in Rolling Stock Maintenance, Graduates Employability Training Scheme, and also Employability and Placement Program, or EPP. Alright, so right now we're moving to the signal operation simulation, whereby this simulation, on the other hand, is a training program designed to help students understand the functions of the urban rail transit system, as well as the cognitive training involved in operating the system. So this training program also helps to improve the students' knowledge of the operation dispatching in urban rail transit. Basically, meanwhile, it replicates the Kelana Jaya Lane, which is a popular commuter line in Malaysia. So while the simulation is not a substitute for real-life experience, it provides a safe and controlled environment for students to practice and learn. The simulation accurately replicates the Kelana Jaya line, including the track layout, signals, switches, allowing students to gain a realistic understanding of the system. By using this simulation, we can provide students with a realistic experience of what it is like to work in the field of urban rail transit system, and also provides instant feedback to students, allowing them to learn from their mistakes and improve their skills over time. And the programs related at this signal simulator, I like the programs that I mentioned just now, which are the Diploma of Engineering Technology in Railway System, also the Bachelor Studies in a Railway System, Professional Certificate in Rolling Stock Maintenance, Graduates Employability Training Scheme or GATS, and lastly, Employability and Placement Program or EPP. For those of you who just joined us at SM Hall of UniKL Midi, we broadcast live from UniKL Midi, and also we also live streaming this event on the Facebook and YouTube UniKL official page, as well as Majlis Amanah Rakyat Facebook page. So you can join in the excitement and watch the proceedings from the comfort of your own home. As we continue, I would like to take a moment to remind of you to stay connected with us on the social media platforms. You can find us on the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube UniKL page. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with the latest news and updates. As you can see, this is the exact layout and also switches and also tracks that are available on the Kelana Jaya lane, which we replicate here at UniKL Midi. So with that checkpoint, that's the end of our tour at UniKL Midi. We hope you've had a great time exploring the campus and learning more about the programs and facilities that UniKL Midi has to offer. Well, the moment you've been waiting for has arrived. Without further delay, I leave it to the event MCs to proceed with today's main agenda. Thank you so much.
Announcing the arrival of Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Dato Dusuki, Chairman of MARA and Pro-Chancellor of Universiti Kuala Lumpur, accompanied by other distinguished guests. Member of the floor, please rise. Kindly remain standing for singing of National Anthem Negaraku and Amanah Rakyat. Please be seated. Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Datuk Dusuki, Chairman of MARA and Pro-Chancellor of Universiti Kuala Lumpur, His Excellency Charles Hay, British High Commissioner to Malaysia, Yang berbahagia Encik Razlan bin Haji Samsuri, Deputy Director General Education of MARA and UniKL Board of Directors, Yang berbahagia Encik Muhammad Syariman bin Syafi'in, Director General of Railways, Ministry of Transport Malaysia, Yang berbahagia Datuk Julaini bin Muhammad Saleh, Group Chief Executive Officer, MARA Corporation Sedang and UniKL Board of Directors, Mr. Andy Knight, President, Institution of Railway Signal Engineers, United Kingdom, Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Roziah Binti Omar, Presiden, Chief Executive Officer, Universiti Kuala Lumpur, distinguished guests, industrial and institutional partners, management members of MARA, Board of Directors and management members of MARA Corporation Sedang and Universiti Kuala Lumpur, student of UniKL Malaysia Italy Design Institute, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon.
Welcome to the Memorandum of Understanding signing ceremony between University Kuala Lumpur and Institution of Railway Signal Engineers, United Kingdom. My name is Sangeet Suresh from UniKL Malaysia Italy Design Institute.
And I am Raziana from UniKL Malaysian Institute of Information Technology. We will be your MCs for today.
On behalf of University Kuala Lumpur, we like to wish a warm welcome to our guest of honor, Yang berbahagia Dato Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Dato Dusuki, Chairman of MARA and Pro-Chancellor of University Kuala Lumpur, distinguished guests, and all present here for this meaningful event to further formalize the partnership between University Kuala Lumpur UniKL and Institution of Railway Signal Engineers IRSE, United Kingdom.
Before we begin our auspicious ceremony this afternoon, I would like to call upon Saudara Khairul Hakimi bin Muhammad Fazil, Student Diploma of Engineering Technology in Railway System, Semester 2, UniKL Malaysia Italy Design Institute, to lead the Doa recitation. Please welcome.
الفاتحة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له. والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا الأمين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Ya Allah, Ya Karim, Ya Wadud. Oh Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise to Allah, the Almighty. May peace and mercy of Allah be upon His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his families, companions and followers. We thank you, Allah, for allowing us to be here today, attending the Memorandum of Understanding signing ceremony between University Kuala Lumpur and Institution Railway Signal Engineers in peace and harmony. Ya Allah, Ya Fa'alul Lima Yurid. In conjunction with this ceremony, we ask for your aid and guidance. Grant us true happiness and health to our body and soul, to make the following of your commands easy for us. We seek your mercy to keep open and expand our hearts to receive the good and welfare from you. O Allah, we humbly seek your blessings to grant us success in our pursuit to position University Kuala Lumpur among the best universities in the world, the pride of Malaysia. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على خير خلق الله وخاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amin amin ya rabbal alamin. Thank you Saudara Khairul Hakimi for the doa recitation.
Yang berbahagia Dato, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, we would like to cordially invite Mr. Andy Knight, the President of Institution of Railway Signal Engineers United Kingdom, to deliver his speech. Please welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, firstly, Charles has kindly agreed to read the salutations and has saved my pronunciations insulting anybody. So thank you for that. It's really great to be here with you today, and actually this is part of my presidential visit to Malaysia. I'm very proud to be the global president of the institution, and today brings a fantastic culmination of associations with Malaysia. And we can go back to 2014 when there was some training delivered, and Aniket, who's in the audience, I was happy to deliver some training in Malaysia, and that began the relationship with the UniKL. And that continued in 2016 when Asia Rail Centre was established. And then we were very honoured last year for the Minister to visit us in London and to carry on the conversations as how we build the link with the university. I stand as a president of an institution that was established in 1912 by engineers of the day who were concerned with the safety of railways and the professionalism of people that worked in those industries and in those systems. That has not left us. In many countries over many years, we're reminded on some occasions that we need people who are skilled, disciplined, passionate and professional to make sure we have safe transportation systems around the globe. I've come into the presidency with that theme for this year where I talked about shaping the future, and the fantastic opportunity the institution sees here, and even in a global sense, we see the linking of our institution, which has delivered a body of knowledge since 1912. It has a licensing scheme which is based in the UK, but we see opportunities for here to handle the competence of individuals who work on the transportation systems and signalling and comms in particular. And if we build that relationship, we'll reach the aim that I said within my presidential address last April, that we must have professional engineers to deliver safe and efficient railways. This agreement that we signed today sees the institution join with UniKL to take that even further and to deliver skilled and professional engineers into the Malaysian market, but then we also see the opportunity to that be a model where we can actually deliver skilled and professional engineers to the global transportation system to make sure we can have a safe and efficient railways worldwide. I thank you for your time and your attention. Once again, I wish all the students and the upcoming students the best of luck with the course, and I look forward to working with UniKL in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Andy Knight.
Moving on to the next agenda, it gives us a great pleasure to cordially invite His Excellency Charles Hay, British High Commissioner to Malaysia, to deliver his speech. Please welcome.
Yang berbahagia Dato Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Dato Dusuki, Chairman of MARA and Pro-Chancellor of University, Kuala Lumpur. Yang berbahagia Encik Razlan bin Haji Samsuri, Deputy Director General, Education of MARA and University of KL Board of Directors. Yang Berbahagia Encik Muhammad Shahriman bin Shafain, Director General of Railways, Ministry of Transport, Malaysia. Yang Berbahagia Dato Julaini bin Muhammad Saleh, Group Chief Executive Officer, Mara Corporation. Mr. Andy Knight, President of the Institute of Railway Signal Engineers, United Kingdom. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Roziah Binti Omar, President of the Chief Executive Office of Universiti, Kuala Lumpur. And now, Andy, you can see what I spared you by volunteering to read that on your behalf as well. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, industrial and institutional partners, students of the University of KL, Malaysia, Italy Design Institute, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure for me to be here today. I see this normally acts as an exam hall. Exam halls, of course, are places normally of stress and worry. So I'm very glad that today we're here in what is a purely joyful occasion of witnessing the signature of this Memorandum of Understanding, which is a very important new partnership. So welcome, Andy, and welcome to your institution to Malaysia. And I can say this because you were too modest, but the IRSE is the world's leading institution for railway signalling and communications. It's also a critical part of the UK's railway industry. And of course, this is maybe the time to remind everybody that the UK, of course, was home to the first railways ever. YBhg, your university is the leading university of Malaysia in this field. And so with these credentials on both sides, this match appears to be one you're made for each other. This is a very important partnership in the wider educational field, and the UK and Malaysia enjoy very, very strong and long-standing collaboration in education. And I often talk about education as being the jewel in the crown of our relationship. So we don't know for sure, but we think around 500,000 Malaysians have studied in the UK, one way or the other. And of course, there are 5 British University branch campuses here, and many, many other partnerships, too many to count, in fact. And many UK professional bodies also have large memberships, very large memberships in some cases, in Malaysia, from accounting to engineering. However, in technical and vocational education and training, or TVET, the UK has a lot to offer. But I think we've got a bit more work to do to convince Malaysia that we should be your partner of choice in this field. And we in the High Commission are working hard to redress that. And I see Jennifer sitting there from the British Malaysia Chamber of Commerce. And the British Malaysia Chamber of Commerce is also working very hard to redress this balance. And in the area of rail, we've had some frustration up to now because the National Skills Academy for Rail has been in talks with the Malaysia Rail Development Corporation for several years, but we haven't yet quite managed to pin that down. And I would like to see us do that because I think it's a very important future partnership for us as well. But this partnership we're seeing today, I think will give a very important impetus to our activities in this area. And that will include for us a push on the UK supply side participation in the MRT3 Klang Valley Circle Line project. That could include signalling and power systems. It could even include rolling stock. Some of you may be familiar with our new Elizabeth line in London. It's a remarkable feat of engineering, especially in signalling. Many people in this room today know much better than me how hard it is to integrate such systems, and yet we have those skills and capabilities in the UK. We've already arranged for the MRTC board to visit the line last year, and we're currently arranging a visit by the Prasarana leadership to do likewise next month. Ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia and the UK face many of the same key challenges. How can we harness new digital technologies, and how do we decarbonize our transport systems as we drive our economies towards net zero? My team in the High Commission has already produced a UK-Malaysia Smart Cities Handbook, and that includes a chapter on smart mobility. We're now developing a UK-Malaysia Clean Growth Handbook that will highlight UK experience, good practice and lessons learnt in decoupling carbon emissions from economic growth, across energy, buildings, industry, and transport. Arup is producing this handbook for us, and we aim to launch it with the British Malaysian Chamber of Commerce on the 9th of May, and we'd be happy to let anybody who's interested have copies, and we'll be sending out invitations in due course. But a more specific question, perhaps for today, is how can we train enough skilled people to keep up with all of this innovation? Malaysia has an aspiration to reach 45% of skilled workers amongst your current working population of some 16 million by 2030. That's an ambitious target. And the demand for skilled labour here, exacerbated by the acceleration of technological transformation during the pandemic, has made it really difficult for critical sectors like rail to attract, develop, and retain such workers. And we in the UK face similar challenges which we need to work together on. And I think this kind of collaboration between IRSE and University of KL should help to capture the interests of young Malaysians in STEM education, enhance their future employment prospects, and create a new pipeline of talent in the rail sector. My Department for Business and Trade team, represented today by my colleagues Amira and Aisha, where are they? Could you put your hands up, please? There we go. They continue to work closely with the Malaysian government institutions to further enhance our collaboration. So if anybody here wants to talk to them about any aspect of collaboration or any opportunities, please feel free to grab them after this. And talking of future opportunities, I was very pleased to hear that IRSE will be bringing your World Convention to KL in 2025. Have I been correctly informed? Excellent. I'm very sorry to say that after more than 4 years in Malaysia now, I won't be here to see that, but I'm pretty sure that my successor won't take much persuading to take part if you wish her to. So I should finish by once again congratulating IRSE and the University on this MoU, and I wish you a very long and successful partnership together. Salam Ramadan dan terima kasih.
Thank you, Your Excellency Charles Hay, for the speech.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the highlight of the ceremony. It's a great pleasure for us to invite Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Dato Dusuki, Chairman of MARA and Pro-Chancellor of University Kuala Lumpur, to deliver his speech. Let's give a big round of applause.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam Ramadan and a very good evening to everyone. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellencies. First of all, I would like to extend my warmest MARA welcome to His Excellency Charles Hay, the British High Commissioner to Malaysia, and his colleagues to one of our 12 University Kuala Lumpur's campuses, the UniKL Asia Rail Centre, IRSE, here in KL. I was informed by His Excellency he has been passing through this road for hundreds of times without knowing that such a wonderful campus we are having here. Of course, not to forget our distinguished partner, the world-leading institution, the Institution of Railway Signal Engineers, IRSE, who is essential in supporting our curriculum and giving the necessary weight with the globally recognized credential to our programs here, UniKL IRSE. Without the strong support and steadfast commitment from all parties across our two great nations, we could not have a successful and meaningful MoU today. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, when I received the appointment as the chairman of MARA a few weeks ago, I felt humble and burdened at the same time, because MARA is not a small agency. MARA has a long history and it's very much linked to Malaysian development and growth. through the long history and significant impact to the people, especially those in rural areas. Majlis Amanah Rakyat, or in English, the People's Trust Council, has become the leading agency in the nation's socio-economic development. How MARA does it? Education. In MARA, we aspire to create and develop an ecosystem of education, starting from secondary school, i.e. the MARA Junior Science College, MRSM, up to the professional, skilled and semi-skilled workers. To date, MARA has produced hundreds of thousands of graduates from many of our institutions, and UniKL is one of them. As for UniKL, MARA hopes that it continues to excel in the area of TVET. I've been informed by the UniKL management that to date, the UniKL has created 74,404 alumnus in various fields such as electronics, telecommunications, industrial maintenance, automation, aviation, and many other STEM-related fields. Congratulations to UniKL. These graduates then are encouraged to consider entrepreneurship as their future, or at least be a skilled and competent worker in the eyes of employers, inshallah. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so pleased to say that the MoU today is a very important manifestation on how we at MARA and UniKL wishes to cement our position as leading TVET institution. Here in UniKL IRSE, we are entrusted to lead the development and technological advancement in rail technology, not only for Malaysia, but for the Asian region. Therefore, it is imperative that the UniKL IRSE is also in a leading position in developing the talents in this industry. There is a high demand for skilled and competent talents in rail industry today. Malaysia, for example, in the last 5 years, we could see mega public transportation projects initiated by government, to name a few: MRT1, MRT2, ECRL, and LRT3. We are still waiting the definitive decision by the government on MRT3 Circle Line, and of course the much awaited high-speed rail HSR, to improve significantly mobility between two great cities, Kuala Lumpur and Singapore. Around us, in Asia, also show considerable interest in rail technology. The Indonesia and Thais are looking at HSR too. All of these are opportunities for UniKL IRSE. So it is very important for us to seize it now. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of MARA, I hope to see UniKL and IRSE to continue the good work. MARA will definitely continue to support this effort via UniKL or MARA itself as financier for the students and other relevant assistance. Via this MoU also, I was informed that IRSE competencies modules embedded into our diploma in engineering technology in the railway system, thus making the graduates of the program being recognized in the UK and other places worldwide. I hope this will be a step to many future collaborations in future. To conclude, I would like to register my sincere appreciation to Your Excellency for taking the time off his busy schedule to attend today's ceremony. Heartfelt gratitude to the British High Commission for the guidance and assistance, and I hope you enjoy throughout your stay in Malaysia. But please don't ever forget us, Malaysia. To IRSE, again, thank you for the openness to collaborate as a partner. I'm sure we will definitely expand our efforts soon. Thank you again. Till then, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Asyraf Wajdi, for the inspiring speech.
Yang Berbahagia Datuk, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the moment that we are all awaited for, the Memorandum of Understanding signing ceremony between Universiti Kuala Lumpur and Institution of Railway Signal Engineers, United Kingdom. With that, I would like to cordially invite Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Roziah Binti Omar, President, Chief Executive Officer, Universiti Kuala Lumpur, and Mr. Andy Knight, President, Institution of Railway Signal Engineers, United Kingdom, to take place at the signing table. Please welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, this signing ceremony to be witnessed by Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Dato Dusuki, Chairman of MARA and Pro-Chancellor of Universiti Kuala Lumpur, and His Excellency Charles Hay, British High Commissioner to Malaysia. Please welcome. You may proceed with the signing. May I now invite Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Roziah binti Omar and Mr. Andy Knight for the exchange of document. Please welcome.
To commemorate this signing ceremony, we would like to invite our signatories for a photo opportunity with Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Dato Dusuki and all distinguished guests. Please welcome. Thank you.
As a token of appreciation, I would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Roziah binti Omar to present a souvenir to His Excellency Charles Hay. Please welcome. Thank you.
Yang berbahagia, Dato, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed a history being made right here in our very own University, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Italy Design Institute. The Memorandum of Understanding signing ceremony between University Kuala Lumpur and Institution of Railway Signal Engineers, United Kingdom. Congratulations. We look forward to a greater cooperation and collaboration that will bring benefits to all the parties. We have come to the end of the ceremony. Once again, we would like to express our highest gratitude to Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Dato Dusuki, Chairman of MARA and Pro-Chancellor of University Kuala Lumpur, His Excellency Charles Hay, British High Commissioner to Malaysia, distinguished guests and all present here for sparing us your precious time.
Before we end, once again, we would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Dato Dusuki for a group photo with all esteemed guests and followed by the press conference session at the UniKL Media Library. Before that, we will appreciate Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Asyraf Wajdi bin Dato Dusuki and distinguished guests to remain seated. Please welcome. Thank you. Till then, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and have a pleasant day ahead.